Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here. I've really enjoyed doing these videos and starting this channel because I'm enjoying sharing all my knowledge with all of you and connecting with all of you. So, thank you for watching this video and for subscribing if you subscribed and for following this channel. So, please like and subscribe this video so when you hit the like button, it will shoot out to other people that need to see the video and please subscribe so that you will see future videos that I post out here coming up soon. So, today's video is going to be our weekly tarot reading for the week of June 1st through 7th. So, very beginning of June. So, I already did the June video for the month, June tarot reading, and that came out yesterday. And please, go back and watch it if you haven't watched it yet. It looks like June's going to be a really intense month and a lot's going to happen. I think a lot of crazy stuff's going to happen, to be honest. But it's going to be interesting to see how the month goes out. So let's see what happens for this first week of June. It'll be interesting as the weeks go by to see how the week readings go, because it did look like it's going to be an intense month. So I'm very curious to see how it's going to go throughout the month. So let's go ahead and shuffle. And remember that take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because this video will be watched by multiple people. So it might resonate with you, it might not. Try not to make it fit. And this is for a collective reading. So it's for everybody who's going to watch the video and is watching the video. So it's for a whole group, the whole collective. And I'm thinking more like on a global scale, but this could resonate with you personally too. So it might. All right, so let's see what's going on. Really curious. First week of June. Yeah, I can't believe it's like halfway through the year already. Feels like this year has gone so fast. All right. A couple more shuffles. All right, what is the collective energy for the collective for the month of June 2025? All right. One more shuffle. All right, let's get started here. Let's see where this takes us. All right. All right, we got the Four of Swords, Chariot, Three of Swords, Two of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Well, it's right away what strikes me as very interesting is in the past we have the Three of Swords. And I remember that being predominant. I don't know if it was the June monthly reading or the weekly reading I did last week, but I remember that card coming out in a kind of in a predominant place. I believe it was in a different placement, but that card did come out. So that's very interesting. So I definitely we're coming into this first week of June, definitely, some sadness, some heartbreak. Um and it could be like finding things out, like information you're finding out that, makes you sad or kind of distresses you, but definitely a sense of heartbreak and sadness going into this first week of June. So for us as a collective, I definitely see that we're missing information. And I've been kind of feeling like this for the last couple months. I feel like the summer, and it looked like from the June reading that I just did, that the summer is going to be very intense. Like there's going to be a lot of information coming out, a lot of disclosure, and some of it might make us sad and distressed. Um, but I think part of that too, the sad and distressed in the past is like we've just have, there's just a lot of anxiety going around too. So it could be, we're coming into this first week of June having those emotions, feeling anxiety, sad, depressed, sad, and it could just be from anxiety because there's a lot of anxiety going on out in the world. But also so as a collective, like I said, we're missing information. There's information that we don't know about yet that is being kept from us. but I think that's going to change because we've got the chariot there. So I feel the chariot here is being guided by divine forces. Um, the Galactic Alliance, the Earth Alliance, galactic forces, but anyway, but they're divine. They're divinely oriented, so positive oriented beings and individuals, and they're guiding the movement forward of, I think, this information that is going to come out. And it's going to be kind of quick moving, happening. So it could be a lot of information coming out in a short amount of time, but very quick, divinely guided. It's part of the plan. So remember, over the last couple months, I've been talking about just trust the plan, trust the divine plan. So the timing of everything is also partly in divine timing. So it's part of the plan. So everything comes out for a reason. So at the time it's meant to come out. So this information might be coming out now for a reason, this first week of June. So there might be some information that comes out, disclosure that's divinely guided. Like now's the right time for it to come out. But what's interesting to me is that we've got, two of cups here. And I feel, and this is all current energy I'm talking about right now with the missing information and the chariot. But with the two of cups, I'm feeling um strongly like this information is going to kind of help bring people together. It's going to help. Two of cups is like a very loving card, so it's going to help bring people together. It's going to instill love between people. Could be groups of people, different parts of the collective, but it is going to basically, I feel, open our heart chakra, and it's going to start working on helping us to open our heart chakra and with unconditional love, because we have to get to that point where our heart chakras are open and that we're in that place of unconditional love as we ascend, as we go into the 5D earth. So I definitely feel like this information is going to help that to happen, bring people together, open up our hearts towards each other, unconditional love. And I think it was in the June reading I just did, it was like kindness to others. I remember, like, that we're going to have, like, be kind to each other, a sense of community and loving towards each other. And that's interesting that that card popped up here. Kind of just verifies that what I got in that previous reading. So in the near future, we've got the Page of Wands. So and I know this has come up, this card's come up a couple times in the last couple readings I've done. So it's like, and once again, I'm feeling like in the near future, it's like baby steps forward of passionate ideas, of passionate growth. But it's like it's not going to happen in one big swoop. It's going to be like a baby step, one little step forward, and then another little step forward. So it's going to be, we're at the very beginning of that, moving forward with this, passionate changes, passionate, ideas coming forward. And but it's all gonna be for our greater good. Like, all these changes, all these ideas, it's gonna be for our greater good, and it's gonna bring us together as a collective. Um, so it won't be like pitting us against each other. It'll have the opposite effect of having, of bringing love towards each other. And definitely from the universe, I see, this is interesting. We have these two cards. That's kind of the universe advice to us. So I feel like there are, positive cups being offered to us, but we don't see it right now. We're not recognizing and it's, and this is so true. It's so easy to like focus on the negative and what you don't have compared to being grateful for what you do have and focus on the positive. And I definitely see, there's positive things that the universe is going to give us, positive, cups, I should say, that's going to help us be happy and joyful. And because cups is emotional energy, but a lot of times, we're focused on what we don't have. So if you see him, you see up here, there's a little universe, and it's offering him the cup. Like, look at this great opportunity, this great offering I'm giving you. It's going to fulfill you, make you emotionally happy. But he's not looking at it. If you look at his face, he's looking down at these cups. down on the ground. So it's more like he's focused on what he doesn't have and not seeing what the universe is offering him. And I kind of feel like this information that's missing that's going to come out in these little baby steps forward of passion ideas and movement forward. It might seem like some people aren't going to see positiveness of these changes or of this information. They're going to be focused on like the negative of it instead of seeing it for what it really is, which is a positive offering from the universe. So they're going to be seeing it more negative, but it is going to be this information coming out has to come out at this time because we have that divine, timing, that divine driven chariot, and it's going to be for our greater good. But I feel like some people aren't going to see that, or, it might be hard for people to see that, especially at first. But we're working hard as a collective, and we're like about, you see, he's looking at his tentacles growing there in this card. He's checking it out. But we're about 70% of the way there. So it seems like I know it's hard. It seems like we're going through crazy times, and it can be very kind of draining and give us anxiety and help us feel like this sadness and heartbreak, but we're 70% there. So I feel like the universe is saying, hang in there. You're working hard. You're watching your efforts grow. It's about 70% there. Don't give up because, divine's got a plan. It's coming in with divine timing to provide this love to help everyone come together in love and provide this missing information. But, don't give up. I mean, you're watching your efforts grow. You're 70% there, but pay attention to what the universe is offering us as a collective, that it's really for our greater good and it's good for us. And don't dwell on the negative or what you don't have. Don't focus on what's not important, or what like he's looking at the wrong cups basically. So don't do that. So that's what I feel like this first week. So I don't know. I mean, after that June reading that came out yesterday, I'm not surprised that this is the reading for the first week of June. So it looks like kicking right off the bat in June, it's going to be pretty intensive. So I'm anxious to see now what's going to happen this week coming up. But definitely pay attention to that cup from the universe, and just be grateful for what you have and look for the positives and stay optimistic, because I know it seems like there's a lot going on and we are working hard and it can be overwhelming, but we're 70% of the way there. So, we're working on it. It's a work in progress, and it is going to be a progress. It's like these good things coming in that are going to be for our benefit and be, and actually going to be way better than what we experienced in the past or what we had. It's going to take a while for these new systems and these changes to fully take effect. So I think we just have to be patient and just kind of roll with it, so to speak. But I do think it's, we'll see those changes start to really happen between now and the end of the year, really come into effect. So that's what I'm seeing here. So thank you for joining me. And like I said, please like and subscribe to the channel. And please like this video so it goes out to other people that need to see it. And please subscribe so that in future, when I put out videos, you'll see it. So thank you again for joining me. I'm excited to have you here with me. And thank you for, checking out this week's tarot reading. And hopefully, we'll see what happens moving forward. Have a good day. Bye-bye.